welcome back to another Film Geek Movie Spotlight. Today I'm talking about the 1982 film Deathtrap.
Darling, is it really that good? I mean, is it really that good? It couldn't be, could it? I mean, a first attempt by a total amateur?
I'll tell you how good that is. Even a gifted director couldn't hurt it.
Deathtrap is directed by Sidney Lumet, and it's starring Sir Michael Caine, Christopher Reeve, and Diane Canyon. A playwright who hasn't had a hit in quite some time decides that he might need to commit murder in order to be on top once again. Deathtrap is based off of the play of the same name. When the movie was released, Christopher Reeve was at the top of his fame after playing Superman, and the main reason he accepted the role in Deathtrap was because it had absolutely nothing to do with Superman or superheroes. He wanted to avoid being typecast after playing Superman. During the making of the film, he said, "I've had a lot of training as an actor, and I want to use it." Christopher Reeve once said about his character Clifford Anderson, "There's a certain gee-whiz quality about Clifford when you first meet him, but once you get to know him better, an experience that's just about as comfortable as dining with the Borgias. He's a very peculiar fellow." Deathtrap was released March 19th, 1982, and it grossed just over $19 million on a $10 million budget. So the film was fairly successful at its time. And the film was also loved by critics, and it's currently sitting on the tomatoes that aren't quite that rotten at a 71%. So what do I like about this movie? Well, first off, discussing this film is really difficult without giving away any spoilers, and I'm going to try the best I can. So if this kind of seems short, sorry, it's just I don't want to give anything away. Because one of the things about this movie that make it outstanding is the absolutely ridiculously good acting and just the story itself. The story is a great murder mystery that just keeps twisting and turning throughout the entire film. It's not like a typical whodunit, there's not a detective searching or anything like that. It's more of a, okay, look, see, I can't do it. I can't say anything right here, because if I do, I give away too much. Let's just say that this film is twisty and turny like the Nile River. The acting in this film is also outstanding. Okay, maybe not Diane Canyon. Unfortunately, she did get nominated for a Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Supporting Actress in a Film. And yeah, she's a bit irritating. But that aside, Sir Michael Caine and Christopher Reeve give some of the best performances of their career, especially Christopher Reeve. This is a very different film for him. I mean, if you only know him as Superman and maybe from the Smallville TV show, again, Superman, then you really need to watch this movie, because you need to see the depth that Christopher Reeve was capable of doing. Not that Superman didn't have depth, he was a great character, but he has done other things, and he was a very good actor, and you really need to check out some of his films if you have not. One last thing about this film that I really enjoy is that most of the movie takes place in one room. There are some other shots in other places. There's an exterior shot of the house that they're at. There's bedroom shots, but most of the movie takes place in, I guess what you would say, the main living area of the house. And I like that. I love a movie that can keep you wondering with everything, and it only takes place in one spot. Almost all the action, almost all the story, character development is all located in one room. And I love when a movie that has that limited amount of change in it could actually keep your attention and keep you wondering what the hell's going to happen next. Because this is one of those murder mysteries that kind of unfold as you watch it. You might figure out some things that are about to happen, but you know, you might not. All in all, this film is a solid murder mystery with elements of dark comedy kind of sprinkled in there. It's not a super funny film, but there's some moments that you might giggle a little bit or let out a little ha-ha kind of laugh. But all in all, this film excels mostly in the mystery and the twisty-turniness of it. So if you're curious and you want to check out Deathtrap, well, don't worry, it's out there currently to rent on streaming services such as YouTube, Google Movies, Vudu, and Amazon Prime. That brings us to the end of another Film Geek Movie Spotlight. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And if there's one more thing you can do, folks, that is keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.